Understanding anxiety, it's more common than you think. We all experience moments of worry or nervousness. It's a normal part of life. But when these feelings become overwhelming, persistent, or interfere with our daily lives, it might be anxiety. Anxiety disorders are the most common mental illness in the United States, affecting millions of adults each year. Understanding anxiety is the first step toward managing it and living a fulfilling life. This essay will explore different types of anxiety and their symptoms, helping you or someone you know better understand these common experiences. Anxiety is your body's natural response to stress. It's a signal that something is amiss, a way for your body to alert you to potential danger or challenges. It's a feeling of fear or apprehension about what's to come. This can be triggered by various situations, whether it's a looming deadline, a significant life change, or even an unknown future. Imagine the butterflies in your stomach before a big presentation, or that racing heart when you're about to meet someone new. These are common experiences that most people can relate to. While these feelings are normal in small doses, anxiety becomes a problem when it's persistent and overwhelming, affecting your daily life. It can interfere with your ability to function, making even simple tasks seem daunting. Anxiety is more than just feeling stressed or worried. It's a complex condition that can deeply impact your mental and physical well-being. It can manifest physically, emotionally, and behaviorally. Each person may experience anxiety differently, with varying symptoms and intensities. Physical symptoms might include a racing heart, shortness of breath, sweating, or even dizziness. These symptoms can be alarming and may make you feel like you're losing control. Emotionally, anxiety can lead to feelings of fear, restlessness, and irritability. You might feel on edge, unable to relax, or constantly worried about what might happen next. You might find it hard to concentrate or make decisions. This can affect your productivity and your ability to handle everyday responsibilities. Behaviorally, you may avoid certain situations or engage in nervous habits like nail biting or fidgeting. These behaviors are often attempts to cope with the overwhelming feelings of anxiety. Social anxiety is more than just being shy. It's a pervasive and often debilitating condition that affects many aspects of a person's life. It's an intense fear of social situations where you might feel judged, embarrassed, or scrutinized by others. This fear can be overwhelming and persistent. People with social anxiety often worry about saying or doing the wrong thing, being the center of attention, or being negatively evaluated. They may overthink every interaction, fearing they will be misunderstood or ridiculed. This fear can be so strong that it leads to avoidance of social situations altogether. They might skip events, decline invitations, or leave gatherings early to escape the anxiety. Imagine dreading a party because you're terrified of awkward silences or not knowing what to say. The anticipation alone can be paralyzing. Or imagine avoiding public speaking because the thought of all eyes on you makes you break out in a cold sweat. The fear of making a mistake can be overwhelming. These are common experiences for people with social anxiety. They often feel isolated and misunderstood, struggling to connect with others despite their desire for social interaction. Section 4. Understanding social anxiety through everyday scenarios. Let's take the example of Sarah, a young woman who experiences social anxiety on a daily basis. Going to a party is a nightmare for her, filled with overwhelming fear and anxiety. She imagines herself standing awkwardly in a corner, unable to make conversation or connect with others. The thought of approaching a group of people fills her with dread and paralyzing fear. This fear isn't limited to parties or large gatherings. Sarah also struggles with ordering food at restaurants, fearing judgment from the cashier or other customers around her. She avoids making phone calls whenever possible, preferring to communicate through text or email to minimize her anxiety. These situations might seem trivial or insignificant to others, but for Sarah, they are incredibly challenging and exhausting due to her social anxiety. Section 5. Generalized anxiety disorder. When worry becomes constant. Generalized anxiety disorder, or JAD-E, is characterized by excessive and persistent worry about a variety of things such as work, health, finances, or relationships. It's like your brain is stuck on a hamster wheel of worry, going over the same concerns repeatedly without finding a solution. People with GAD often anticipate the worst-case scenario in any situation. They may have trouble controlling their worries, even when they know their anxiety is out of proportion to the situation. This constant worry can lead to physical symptoms like fatigue, muscle tension, difficulty sleeping, and digestive issues. Section 6. Panic disorder, the experience of sudden and intense fear. Panic disorder involves sudden and unexpected episodes of intense fear known as panic attacks. These attacks are characterized by physical symptoms like a racing heart, sweating, dizziness, shortness of breath, and chest pain. People experiencing a panic attack might feel like they're having a heart attack, losing control, or even dying. The fear and discomfort during a panic attack can be so intense that people often avoid situations where they fear a panic attack might occur. Section 7. Seeking help and support. It's important to remember that anxiety is treatable. If you recognize yourself or someone you know in these descriptions, seeking professional help is crucial. Therapists and mental health professionals can provide tools and strategies to manage anxiety and live a fulfilling life. Remember, you're not alone. Anxiety is a common experience, and there's no shame in seeking help. With the right support and coping mechanisms, you can overcome anxiety's challenges and live a life filled with joy, connection, and purpose.